Hello and welcome everybody, I am one proud Bavarian and we are back here in Bavaria, my city of course. Now this episode is going to be a bit different in the sense that I will not really talk about off-topic topics. I will not really have the time to do that because we're going to do a lot of micromanagement, and the micromanagement will be necessary because I'm going to do something here that is not common in the Let's Plays that I have looked at. I haven't looked at too many, I think like 6 or 7 of this game, and I haven't seen this in any of them. At least not in the start area, but I want to do it right away. I think this is one of the more fun parts of the game. You know, if this works out, I do hope that it does. But that aside, as I said, a lot of micromanagement. But before we go into the episode, and this episode will likely be a bit longer, maybe 40 minutes or so, I want to address 2 major comments that were made under the other episode. Thank you for all the feedback, by the way, on how to perform better. I will do my best to do that adequately. But here's the thing. First of all, Kingdom Come Deliverance, interesting game. I played a bit of it. Story really didn't interest me. The immersion was fine. I like that sort of game, but not my cup of tea. Like at the end of the day, I have also watched Wallenstein play it, a German YouTuber, and I think I'm like too spoiled to actually get into it. So that's not gonna make it on the channel. The Settlers, whenever it comes out, 100% gonna be on the channel. 100%. I'm gonna beg and I'm gonna ask them for a review copy so that I can do it earlier. The Settlers, like this game, completely moves me into a direction of nostalgia. Anyway, what are we going to do this episode? Well, I have been thinking up and down and I have been trying some things out. And the thing about this is, I want to keep this forest alive long term, and this is really long term, alright? What I want to do is, I want to civilize most of the lake. So my idea is, you have this river here, right? The river goes through the entire valley and then ends up over here. This is not the sea, by the way, it's just unrendered valley. Fairly even valley anyway. So I do want to take care of that. You will also notice that some houses here are missing. This is because this is a save like a couple of seconds after the last episode, and I'm so sorry for doing that, but I was testing some stuff out, and this game saves automatically. And it's saved over my old save. So this is the closest that I have. It's literally just like 2 seconds after the original save of the last episode. And we just lost these houses because I got rid of them. Why did I do that? Well, while I do want to expand the city over the river, over the lake, you know, get like a little bridge over here eventually, you know, get rid of these trees, get a little bridge over here, then build a new little city over here. That sort of stuff. I want to do that, right? But I want, into this direction, I want different small villages if possible. So my idea of this entire thing is that this entire thing will be its own little village, separate from whatever lies behind this forest. And I realize that this game makes it a bit harder because you have to expand directly bordering where you already are, meaning that you can't ever really go too far away from where you already are, but having our own food source here makes everything a bit easier. Now let me show you what exactly I mean. First of all, before we do anything else, I have to change some stuff. And when I say I have to change some stuff, I mean that we need forbidden land right here. All of this. Thank you very much. Thanks for the forbidden land, nerds. There you go. Ignore the forbidden land for the moment. What I am caring more about is I don't want to get rid of any of this, and the forester is too slow to actually do what I need him to do. So I want to extract mostly in this situation so that we can build some new houses there. Right, and then we're going to have the forester focus on only the entirely empty area, so that can recover ASAP. There you go. Anyway, how does that work, what I am trying to do? This game is a bit backwards when it comes to resettling people, or when it comes to establishing a new little house. So what we are doing here, and it's already placed, so I don't even need to do anything here. As you can see here, I placed a market here, and that market only is one stand, and that stand is only the food stand. We also have a well here, that well essentially being, you know, the source of life for everybody. Did I bump those up? I'm going to bump those up right here. Once those are built, people will settle here. Now, if the people settle there, I will... Oh, let's go! Authorize housing upgrade. Authorize Housing density upgrade. I'm okay with the housing density upgrade. The housing upgrade, I would love to do that manually. Can I do that here? I don't think I can. I don't know. So I've seen a bit of an issue where even outside of the circle of the proper city, you know, where there's no church and the needs are not fully fulfilled over here, which is exactly what I want. I want these people to be peasants, to be farmers, you know. They still sometimes upgrade, and in that case you have to destroy that house. I don't know about it. Look, I don't know everything, alright? I hope I can figure it out fair enough anyway. What we're going to do here is essentially create a small village that is comparable to this one, but very much smaller, less, you know, interesting life experience over there, just in general. Here you have a church. We're gonna build up this church as well, not right now, but long term. And the people's houses that I destroyed here makes it so that the people will then end up, let's hope that it works, right away anyway. There you go. They're building their houses over here now. And this is huge. This is absolutely tremendously huge because it means that we can have a little village over here. It does mean, and this is what I meant when I said the microing is going to come in here, it does mean that I have to kick out these people one by one once these huts are built and I even know who lives here. And then I have to employ these people one by goddamn one. That's just the way it is. It's a bit shitty. I'll be real with you. It's a bit stupid. I hate it to a certain degree. But you gotta live with it. You gotta live with whatever you can live. Also, something I will do, as gamey as it seems to me, I will build a second gathering hut right here, so that we, without a doubt, cannot fail in producing enough. Right, so far so good. It was also mentioned that we don't need all the planks that we have, but I'll be honest with you. Oh, I already changed this. There you go. I've bumped it up to 50 here. Don't want to sell all of them. I'm not even going to sell all of this. I'm going to go up to like 20 here. I don't think we need much more. Well, that's about it. And there you go. Right. We also already, as I said, have a gathering hut here. And now we're just waiting for people to arrive. Once these houses are built for them, we're going to go ahead and, you know, get a market lady to get the gathering stuff in here. We're going to get the gatherers to actually work here because they live here. And they just go like here and immediately can work. It is very, very convenient to do this. And I don't want a direct connection between this. Maybe long term, with a certain degree of urbanization, we may see this effect. But right now, no, not really. I don't want to have that. That's as easy as it gets for me in terms of an explanation, really. Just don't want to have that. Here you go. Let's make it a bit larger. So these forbidden zones make it so that nobody walks here. If nobody walks here, that means there will be no pathways there. No pathways being there means, quite simply, well, I can have farmland. If there's a pathway, for example, right here, what it means is that the farmer will be like, oh, I don't want to build anything on this farm land, so I'm not going to put my seeds into the earth there. Nope, just going to leave that empty. And it's driving me nuts. It's not, you know, like necessarily required to like put it in there and do all that stuff, but I'm still going to do it. Let's be real here. Would be ridiculous otherwise. Right, this is going to speed up. You're doing fine the way I see it anyway. I'm actually going to exchange this so that they might want to get it. The Splendor of your village has unlocked a new tier of unlockables. Oh, look at this. Right. The wooden keep unlocks. Now, the wooden keep is not really a keep. I think most of the time they anticipate that you put the wooden keep towards a wall. The thing is, let me show it to you. So I looked at this off camera. Sorry, you know, this is not entirely blind, but I want to build a beautiful village. And I was a bit frustrated by some of the mechanics not working the way that I would like them to work. This is a modularized one. The wooden keep is essentially just a tower. You can have like a door and you can have, you know, a little gate if you're surrounded by walls, but I'm not going to surround it by walls. I'm just going to plant it right here. And it's going to essentially guard our tradeway. From Devonport to whatever's over there. I think this is a good size. There are some different tops. You can see them right here. Oh, this one's kind of nice. It's too large, I think. I think this one is nice. Look at this one. This is like, yeah, works out, right? Right, and now we're going to go with this door. Oh, apparently not. Oh, look at that. I have to turn, yeah. There you go. So there's only one side. See, I didn't even know this. Fascinating. I'm going to connect you here. And might actually... There you go. This looks nice. Yeah, this looks nice. If I could, I would love to get rid of all the trees here, but I can't. This gotta be enough. Alright. And then we are also going to get some training dummies. Because soldiers can train, and I do want them to train. Now, with this tower, I will not actually give the people working here their own, like, houses here. What frustrated me, for example, with the farms, and this is why I'm doing this, when I learned that the farming houses, weirdly enough, do not have their own... Like, they don't count towards people sleeping there. I was a bit perplexed, I will be honest. And we're going to build it like this. I was a bit perplexed, because farmers, obviously, back in the day, lived outside of the city walls, and they farmed from their houses. That is where they lived. That's just, I mean, it sounds stupid to, like, phrase it that way, but the game apparently has a different take on this. The game appears to believe that, well... we're allowing you to establish an outpost on your territory. Thus, you will be able to participate in military campaigns for your liege. Do not forget that this is a privilege. Tell His Majesty that I will comply with his royal request. Absolutely, I already got it ready. Floating door. This game appears to believe that farmers don't live in their farms. And it's driving me crazy. I'm sorry to say. It's just actually driving me insane. So the way I see it, what we're gonna do here is quite simple. What we're gonna do... Also, how do I even get splendor for the labor people, I wonder? Because I do want this fisher's hut. But the way I see it, we have to create a small village to allow the farms even to be separate. Otherwise, you always have to have the farms right outside of the city gates, because it will literally be impossible to properly do it. And these are some nice houses. That is a decent amount of housing. I am enjoying that quite a lot, and I'm actually gonna stretch this out a bit. Don't dare touching this. If they go like this is fine. Just don't touch any of that. So the way I see it, I will build these houses, I will have people settle in them, and then we're going to take a look at it, and we're going to be doing wonderfully. I will also actually put down a lumber camp, without a sawmill, mind ya. Oh, I don't even have the money. Yeah, we're running a bit dry here because we don't actually have an economy, but that is okay. I think we got time, don't worry about it. But like, you know, look, I will be real with you. I had one episode recorded where I got rid of this forest, and then I looked and I was like, I don't want this. I want two different things. So I was like, I'm gonna do it differently. And I saw that how the farms work and so on and so forth. And I was like, yeah, okay, I know how to do it now. I hate it. I hate that it like doesn't work properly, where I can just have the farmers live in the goddamn farmhouses, but I'm gonna deal with it. And deal with it we shall. Let's assign 3 people here. So that they can work that. Because I'm just building this, by the way, so that we can actually fill this up and get the contract done. We still have 32 days left. Just want to speed it up a bit. Don't even have a market person here yet. The idea of this village is that for the moment they will be able to essentially, you know, take care of themselves by virtue of these bushes. So this is really huge. They produce stone, they have bushes, and then they will be able to go on and have a farm. You know, use some mills, maybe expand a bit further into the west, have a major village at the end of the day. I would love to see it, while then the urbanization kind of stops here, you know, and just progresses around the ring here. Oh, what is this? What do you want? I can't... Like, the issue is they want me... They want me to give them fish in 60 days. How do I create splendor for the people? Splendor for the people, right? Is that just decorations here? Is that maybe bridges? No, can't be, right? Maybe it's like this stuff, used as decoration. I guess it has to be this stuff. Meaning that I actually... Oh yeah, we can plant this at the church. I'm actually okay with this. You know what? I'm gonna try... Where do we need influence? They give me a Lord's Manor, a fisher's hut. Wooden keep. We already got this. I don't really care for the walls because we're gonna stay behind the forest for the moment. Wooden keep. Not really big. I don't even know what that means. It just says big. Unlock church. Oh, I'm a big fan of this. You know what? I think we're going to do this for the church. I just need to have some more splendor so that I can use the labor force to get some fisher hunt going. But we're going to do this for the church. At least we're going to try, okay? That would bring us up to a level where we can actually work with it. And this should... Oh, 28. We're going to do this. Easy money. Alright, easy money. Bring up the church. Get a real church. Not just the rustic stuff here. Get a real church, you know, and then we'll be good to go. Really. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, this is looking good. Alright, here is the first one. Jean and Jacques. And I bet they have jobs somewhere. Do other stuff. You as a builder, you know what? I'll allow you. I'll allow it. Where's your workplace? Down there. I hereby declare you unemployed, my friend. And then I shall declare you. First of all, where's your home? Yep, I declare Otto unemployed too. Otto, goodbye. And then we will hire Jacques into this position. Jacques can continue to be a forager, but he is directly next to the source. It's great. And I'm actually, Jean, I have to tell you to no longer be a builder. Because I desperately, desperately need you to fill this... Get out of here. Get out of here. Jean. You have your free time. Could I please place this? Game. Sometimes the game needs time to, like, realize there's nobody in this. There you go. Deliver the berries. Beautiful. Game, please. God damn it. Yes, sometimes this game is a bit behind. Could phrase it like that if you wanted to. Come on, game, please. I really need this lady to work on it. I'm actually gonna... You know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm still thinking. I'm gonna do like this, and then I'm gonna disallow the houses here to even upgrade their size. So that it's just like couple houses. I'm okay with that. Alright, who the fuck... Alright. This is you. You're the right person. Jean, you are now responsible for this market. And then everybody, take a look at this, will be able to eat here. All the people living here will be able to get their food right here. So they don't have to go into the town ever again. Unless they want to go for the church service, I suppose. Alright, look. Decorative bushes. Let's do it. Boom and boom. Does that give me splendor? Apparently not. Well, goddamn. Decorative tree. Not really looking right. I'm gonna actually put something down right here. It essentially says Devonport and then our own village. I wish I could like change the actual arrows. I'm gonna put it right here. Did I not even place it? Wait a minute, what? Oh, they have to build it. Right, I almost forgot that this is actually one that has to be built. Oh, great. Absolutely amazing. Alright, so far so good though. And now I'm actually gonna change the territory here for the extraction as well again. This entire region. Thank you very much. And I need the second splendor, I really do. Give me the splendor or I must be anger. And what if I put down maybe some more benches here? Is that okay with you guys? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh baby. Oh, this is what I was looking for this entire time. I just didn't know it. This would put us up in the splendor region, which I'm a huge fan of. And now, yeah, now we can finally do it. Jesus, this is all we needed. Hello, it is me. I claim the Fisher's Hut. I also claim the Lord Manor. And now I shall take a look at how the Fisher's Hut even works. See, this is, for example, entirely new. No idea. But it can't be that complex, can it? Resources need to build. Right. Oh, what the hell? Excuse you? Alright, this is clearly the wrong way around. This is clearly the right way around. So I'm gonna just, I guess, put you down right here. Do I need to see, like, fish in the water? Don't know. I'm gonna place you here, though. Yeah. Alright. Build it. Build it, boys. Right, so we are now finishing all of this. That is perfectly fine. Tell me who you are and I tell you where you work. Right, you work right there. Perfect. Already perfect. You work right there. Perfect. See, this is how it should be. Alright, they have a new building right there. What I was thinking is that we may want to stretch out the residential zone like just a tiny little bit. Maybe like this entire thing should become residential. Actually not a bad idea. I'm going to get rid of the forbidden land, at least in this zone. There we go. Make it all residential for all I care. Yeah, they're walking like this anyway. You know what? Fair enough. They're just ignoring the street at this point. There you go. Alright. Perfect. And they are building this. I did tell them to speed it up. And I kind of feel as though next to like this gathering hut and everything, I might want to get like rid of one gatherer, right? And instead what we do is we command them to tear down this forest. I think it should work out just fine. Still don't walk on my farmland. Thank you. There we go. Let's build a lumber camp. Right here. Excuse you? Oh, we don't have the money. Really? Don't have the money, huh? 2 new villages. Beautiful. Please join. Feel free to join me in my pursuits of happiness. How big is our income here? Oh, that's a tiny ass income. I'm unhappy. No. I'm extraordinarily happy. We need to sell some stuff. Let's sell some stones if we can. Let's keep 30. Yep. We probably want to build a new warehouse here as well. I'm going to leave it the way it is right now because we're not even here yet in terms of building our own little area here. But I think that's fine. Give me a lumber camp. Thank you very much. Mucho gracias. Beautiful. Alright, so it's coming along. Even has a little bit of a fisher hut. Even though the fisher hut, and I will be honest with you, is just like a last ditch attempt. I would rather, you know, fish in the lake. Feels a bit more natural, doesn't it? Oh, look at this. This could even be its own individual thing because they have bushes there. Then again, with the entire fishing thing, all of this could just kind of finance itself, you know? And there's a trader. What do you buy? Planks, polished stone, berries. You sell fish. Yeah, I think I can do without that. If we finish this quick enough, then we can do without it for sure. Where do you work? Tell me. Your workplace. You don't have a workplace? Excuse you. I will not employ you as a forager. I don't really want to employ you as that. I think I would like to instead. Also, this is going way better than I thought. But I think I will instead, I would love you to work here in the fisher's hut. Alright, finish this construction, then we go on. And actually are going to be able to properly fish here. I'm also going to build a small warehouse now that I think about it. I'm going to build it like right over here. It's so close these days now, fuck. Already so close to the proper town. No, not what I had in mind. Can I build over this resource thing? That's a bit strange, don't you think? Why didn't you finish this? Builder, please. I will beat you up. Alright, everybody's going to pray. That's fine. We're going to play a bit longer here than 30 minutes today. I want to finish at least building up the basics of the village, because once we have the basics, we can then easily and very quickly, you know, put down some windmills, get the farm going, and all of a sudden we will be able to produce bread for our actual town. Now, mind you, I only want this town to actually upgrade. Nobody else is supposed to be upgrading here. Alright? I hope that makes a lot of sense. Only one fisherman. Heinrich, where do you live? Good. Perfect. Ideal, I would even say. Do I need an extraction zone on the water? I guess so. Oh, where are you going? Oh, he just fishes wherever he wants, huh? That's cool. I'm okay with that, yeah, sure. That makes it even better. We don't even need to worry about the borders. I was so worried that he would be restricted to the borders, but turns out he's just not. Jesus. This fishing is very easy, it appears. Alright, you know what? We're going to gather here. We are going to gather a new warehouse. That's as easy as I can make it, really. Quest completed, build a wooden keep. The kingdom has noticed your keep and might call on you to aid a military campaign. I shall think about training soldiers then. Perfect. I'm going to put a warehouse right next to this. It looks a bit stupid, but believe me, it's going to make sense. It's going to make a lot of sense. Now with this wooden keep, I just want to make one quick thingy. How many builders? We only have 2 builders. Antonio, wherever you are, you're a builder now. We have 6 unemployed people. And I reckon that several of them are probably here, and we need them to not be or we need them to actually be unemployed for the time being. Yeah, all of these we actually need. Oh, you don't need to be unemployed. Neither of you needs to be unemployed. Interesting. So Otto and John can be soldiers. Hello, everybody. Just me. I can't even see him here. God damn it. I can't even see him on the list. They're too far away, I suppose. I wish I could assign them. Yeah, that's not them. You know how it is. Otto and John. Alright. Sure. Bit of a pain, but there they go. Everybody else still unemployed. Good. Just as God intended. Don't upgrade him? Sweet. Alright. Now this warehouse will be busy gathering the fish so that we can get rid of it. You know, classic stuff. This is still holding up perfectly well. We do have enough berries now left and right. Do we? Actually, now that I look at it, doesn't seem like it, does it? Road sign. Beautiful. Just what I needed in this time of need. And look at these unused benches. Amazing. Alright, so far so good. I'm actually really happy. We want to have like a little town right here. We're going to have a little everything pretty much. Alright, a new villager. I'm actually going to give this away as a residential zone again. And we will also be building a well here. Additionally, I would love if we could actually do something to the church here. Because we are now 34 people. And I want to upgrade this church a bit. I don't necessarily want these people to go to church. I don't really care for them. We're going to get rid of this, and we're going to edit you. And it's not going to look too pretty, okay? Forgive me for doing what I'm about to do, but I will do it. You cannot stop me, and you never even had a chance. Much like this church. It will now look like a turtle, but it will give us a decent bump in attendance. So we now have a capacity of 40, and I say now because I tested this and it already starts like this, even if you literally haven't built it. Don't worry about it, alright? The most important part is that it does work, and it does work. Right, so we still have some unemployed people here. That's fine though. You are still not being built. Let's just look through everything again, right? Where do they live? That's the question. You live down here. 2 people live down there. That's nice. The warehouse has been built. Yeah, that's these 2 people. Perfect. Now, the warehouse. This warehouse, I need you to gather the fish. I know it's a bit far away, but so far this village doesn't have its own warehouse. Where's the fish? There's the fish. Thank you. I'm going to stock up on the fish. I also, and I will just prepare this. This is just in preparation. Hear me out, okay? You will bring the flour here. You will also be bringing the wool over here when the wool actually starts. I will not have, I swear to God, I will not have the filthy animals in my city. The wool production will be outside of the city, behind this impenetrable wall of forest. Now, as I said, you need some suspense of disbelief when, you know, you're looking at that stuff, and you know what I'm saying, don't you? Yeah, they just carried all of that. They just ignore this path now. I don't understand why. I wish I could, like, at least tell them, you know, to care in particular for some sort of path. These additions, not actually that useful. I'm just gonna... I want the influence. There you go. I want the influence so that once it comes, we can keep it around. and actually go for this. We need more splendor. That much is clear, I think. Once we build this, we're going to get a bit more splendor. But that's about it for the moment. How many unemployed people do we now have? I think all of those are in our little village here. Let's have a look. Village, 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 village. Good. I will order 2 of you to the woodcutters. We're going to take all of this down. It's going to become farmland long term. Right now it's obviously not going to be farmland immediately, but it will be farmland long term. Other than that, right now I mostly want to save money, and that is we already saved enough money. Let's build the wheat farm. This is what I have been waiting for. You're going to be right here, and then we're going to mark forbidden land is no longer forbidden. Boom. Instead, farm field. God, I love this. This is, unironically, so far my favorite part. And I will be real with you. I hope that they do it so that at some point you can like have a village a bit more distant and then have a trade route on the map. You know, for example, that I had this village over here. And then they would actually have to travel with a trade route, with a caravan. You know, that would be cool. I would welcome this. Absolutely welcome this. What do you want? Berries. Whose support will... should I request here? We're so far away from 20 splendor. Where, in the meantime, I guess... oh, you can already get those. And, I mean, the most likely thing that I'm going to upgrade here is probably with the Lord's Manor. So I'm going to do it for the people. Oh, and I thought we might even be able to hand it in immediately, but apparently not so. Jesus. Look at that, I had no idea. Berries are a high request, it appears. Ah, fascinating. Alright, so we're going to build this here. This is high priority for sure. Can I upgrade anything from here? Yep, let's just buy the church editions, that's fine. The church editions are very ugly, let me show you. I hate it. Don't want to do it. I hate it so much. Oh, they're already waiting for a builder. Hey, Philippe. Where art thou? I'm just going to make you a builder. Sure. Hang out, buddy. Still have 3 unemployed. They're all village, right? Village, village, village. Perfect. Maybe I've gone a bit south here with the village, but I'm going to keep this separation up. I really like the separation in theory. And long term, I want to have, I think maybe a permanent wood right here, like a permanent forest, I mean. That should be fine. What we could easily do, especially at this point, max capacity, current resource count 20. Oh, I see. I see, I see. Yeah, I see, alright. Build complete, well. Oh, right, there's a well here now. Perfect. Alright. Let's finish this one off. Maybe we want to switch to different food type here for a moment. Oh, an envoy from the IMG1 is requesting an audience. Hello, envoy. Oh, he does have a roll of paper. How cute. Let's take a look. War is coming. We are prepared and will... Actually, we're not that prepared and we'll be happy to have some helping hands. Ideally with the swords or axes. How about sending some of your troops to our aid? 5 soldiers. 1,000... Oh my goodness. 10 influence. 20 flasks? 20 alcohol? Alright. We're going to send him to city name, it appears. So right now, I will have to add these 3 that were supposed... No, how dare you? How dare you walk here? I hate you. I hate you so much. Why would you do this to me? Oh my god. This is gonna be so unaesthetic. I hate it so fucking much. Alright. I'm just gonna add you 3 here, and then we're gonna send all of you on this mission. So this mission, actually straight up, it's... Oh. There you go. One more? No? There you go. Thank you. Alright, off they go. I will have to change this at a later date here, for sure. Oh, actually, I want to activate it for all of these. I didn't know that it would deactivate for everyone. Let me just hand out the... So I want this city to definitely get density upgrades and everything. I don't want these people to get density upgrades. These are fine, yeah. Oh, nope, not you. Alright, perfect. This is just like a small village, you know? It's cute. Supposed to live there. And the rustic church is now being built up. We're going to take a look at the church additions in a second here. Not too relevant for the moment, I don't think. Oh, they're the soldiers. Let's look at them. Strong army of our women. Led by Otto. A new soldier that has no idea what is going on. But he's going to City 1. No, just city name. Pardon me. What was City 1? Ah, beautiful. Alright, so far so good. You're always getting that. We do have... Ooh, we could have even more there. Right, this is going well. The wood cutting here, that is. Actually, I can just... You know what, I'm just gonna like take you out here. So that I have at least one person to properly work there. Or work with there, I guess. This will be finished soon. As I said, this is a bit of a longer episode. I just want to kickstart our economy. And I hate what you've done to me. Why would you do this? No, I don't recognize... How do I... Why can't I erase this... I want to erase this path so goddamn much. Ah, it fills me with rage. It's just... terrible. It's just terrible. So we're going to make a lot of money here. I mean, that's just a given. Take a look at the Lord Manor. Where would I even have that? Where would I put the Lord's Manor? Core, door, small treasury. Ooh, gives me splendor for the people. Labor. Even as a tower, even if it is just a tiny tower. What's the core like? It's extraordinarily tiny. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just actually tiny. Where would I put that? Lord Manor. Maybe in this... You know what? I kind of want to hang out in the small village, right? Then again, you do also... Small treasury. So like, if I understand it correctly, right? Just to test it out here. It would be a door. Leads in there. Alright, I get it. You just see that? I put it inside. Do you think that's a bit strange? What the hell? Alright. Then a tower on the other side, I suppose. Just looks like a lot of towers to me, but... I mean, you know, don't worry about it, mate. What do we have here? 21. Still not there. Building complete. House. I wish they showed me the house. Oh, you upgraded. God, why? Don't ever do that again. Are we still trading for tools? Yeah, let's upgrade this to 15. Even if it costs us a bit more, I would love to have more tools available so that we can upgrade quicker. I hate this pathway so much, but it's too late. It is simply too late. How's the fish doing? Where is the fish? 50 fish. You know what? You're not eating this anymore. Now I'm angry. I'm gonna build another food stall here. Should be done really quickly. The church is still being built on, which is fine. I mean, it makes a lot of sense actually if you think about it. This should also finally be finished, thank you. I hate this path so much, it's gonna look like crap now. You're all living in the village, right? Nope, you're not a village person. Victoire, what are you doing here? Get out. I'd rather have only 2 people. Nope, okay. Hang on, out. Right, fair enough. Your soldiers are back from mission, which means that I will be able to actually have them work on the farms. Beautiful. Oh, more people are arriving. Big fan of that. And you're finally building this. I'm also a huge fan of that. Yeah, look at this. This is I hate this. God damn it. Alright. Anyway, let's put fish in here. Should be putting... You should be doing this, right? Who's the one getting the fish? Is it you? Nope. Who is it? Oh, it's you. Quite clearly. I guarantee it. Yeah, it's a bunch of fish. Oh, wow. They get 10. They are worth more than berries, for sure. And our soldiers just came back and everything is wonderful, apparently, from the looks of it. So our soldiers are back. Where are they? Ah, they're all in each other. Alright. Let's just fire the soldiers that are not supposed to be soldiers. You are a soldier. That's good. You are also a soldier. You're not a soldier. Fired. What's your name? Jane. Fired. Fired. There you go. Beautiful. And now we can actually get them working over here in the wheat farm, and it's going to be wonderful. What I want to do, building a complete house. Where though? I wish I knew. I do not know. Oh, there you go. Thank you. And now I'm actually going to prepare the market, by the way. I just want to... Look, this is a bit hectic, at least to a certain degree. Give me the market. I want to assign somebody right here. Okay. Wait, Victoire? Who are you? Okay, that's fine. You work there. Jane and Marjorie, former soldiers, if I'm not mistaken. Perfect. Alright, now they can actually spread the farmland here. And now that we have all that money... Ah, look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Somebody pointed out, a friend of mine pointed out, hey, windmills have a bit of a strange aesthetic. They look very Studio Ghibli-esque. And you know what? I actually agree. It looks very Studio Ghibli-esque. And that's not necessarily something negative, it's just... doesn't look as medieval as I thought it would. I'm gonna put you down right there. I would kind of like to actually have two, potentially. Right? Like, you know why? Because getting that production going is worth so much. So much, I swear. Worth half the world, honestly. Because after that we only need a bakery. Bakery costs 300, mind you, but... maybe I should just build a bakery. Actually, I'm just going to build a bakery here. And I'm going to build the bakery, and this is a controversial move, I assume. Or I can only assume, rather. We're going to build a bakery right here. Because we are going to bake our bread in the proper city that is going to be delivered with a flour from the villages. Boom. Perfect place. And then this windmill is nice, you know, here on this slope. Gonna get a lot of wind from there. Beautiful. Let me tell you, the fish is actually making a shitload of money. It's literally just one dude producing it, and it produces us so much money. That is crazy. They appear to be preferring fish as well, which is a bit strange, if you ask me. 2 new villagers, I mean. Alright, you know what? 43 minutes in. It's a bit longer. In the next one, we're gonna have set up our wheat industry entirely. I hope that the idea with the village here is coming across. Eventually we might actually get rid of the forest and just have a wall here. But I like the idea of having them work locally. It's a bit of a micro... Oh, do you see they just don't walk here anymore? It's a bit micromanagement heavy, but honestly it's fun. I enjoy it. This is cool. I like this, you know? This is kind of unique. I will see you in the next episode. Tell me what you think about this. Unlock hedge. Wonderful. We might build like a Lord's Manor next, but let's see about that in a second, yeah? I will see you later. Alligator.